Greetings, dear ones. I know I have not been very regular for a while on Facebook and all that because I've been a little busy, and also these webinars are keeping us all busy. These webinars have been designed in such a way that every month we can attempt to unburden, unclutch the mind, and then towards the end of the month we have something called Apodipo Bhava, which is like activating your inner light, which is not possible unless you release all the unwanted baggage. Today is one webinar which we are doing the same at 2 p.m. IST, and for almost 6 hours we are going to be there. I know there have been many people who have been consistent on this journey repeatedly, and we do understand that this is not a one-time work. It needs constant shedding off of these layers. But what I am encouraging everyone to do is to learn this process yourself. This is not a rocket science. You must understand this, because somewhere we have a mental block that, this is very difficult to do and we all the time need assistance to do. No, I don't believe in that. I am talking from my own life experiences, and from there I can talk with very much conviction that it is possible that you do it yourself. And for that there are certain aspects that you need to take care of. If you take care of those aspects, then things will happen. So all that you need is guidance and support on understanding where to fill in the gaps, because everybody has the knowledge, everybody has the wisdom, but when they cannot put it to use. And that's what these webinars are designed towards. It's not that you sit here in my presence or in our presence together and then we do something and release it and then go back and fill in all the muck again back. No. It's about learning how to live a life very consciously by shifting into awareness. By living a life of awareness, we are not accumulating more of this kind of stuff, which is not good for us. In the past, we have been accumulating, and without knowledge, ignorantly we have been doing it. So after some time, when it gets too hectic, clogged into our bodies and into our mind and psyches and subtle bodies and all that, then now we are struggling to get rid of it. So this is like learning a lesson. I learned my lesson. Now no more stuff like this. For that, you need to live a very conscious life, very aware life. And that is what the whole training is about. Learning to live in awareness. All the time you're so aware that you don't want to take in any muck anymore. So it's like whatever you have, you're releasing. At the same time, 3 aspects. One is you're releasing all the unwanted stuff. Second is you're living a life so neutral and so conscious and awareness that you are not accumulating anything more. And say no to new karmas and new negative karmas. And the third one is uncluttering side by side. Side by side, by being aware, you are automatically uncluttering a lot of baggages. See, the twofold benefits is, if you live a life of awareness, you won't accumulate new unwanted stuff which will be so difficult for you to release. So you don't hold in anything that is not needed. That is first. And second is, you keep on simultaneously offloading all that is there before, all the baggages. So shifting into awareness is just 2 aspects it works on. First is offloading all the unwanted things and saying no to anything new that is not good for you, for your highest good. And the third aspect that I said is enlightening. It is your light. You are now enhancing that light within. That will make you so powerful. That will make you so independent. That is Apodipo Bhava, where you become your own light. You become a light unto yourself, because once you are a light unto yourself, then you can be a light unto others. As simple as that. So others, I don't mean a big deal also. You may not be interested, but your loved ones, your near and dear ones, people around you, your office guys, you will be able to somehow influence them through your aura. You don't have to preach, teach, nothing. Through your life of awareness and the life changes that people look at you and see, you're going to enjoy that. People are going to enjoy that. And that's transformational. Yesterday we were having a kids webinar. A very beautiful webinar. And all these kids were there, so I was not there to teach. I told them first only, I'm not here to teach. I'm here to learn also, and let us share some wisdom. And all the children were talking. Everybody was sharing their inputs, and it was such a beautiful session that we had, almost 2.5 hours. They enjoyed it, and they are looking forward to more. And everybody is very conscious there. There also, these kids, they might be kids, but they were talking of so much of solutions that we are talking right now about. Whatever we are talking, they are aware of most of the things. Most of the things they are aware. So, living a life of consciousness, they have been taught, and we will be teaching them. If more kids want to join, most welcome. All the conscious parents, divine parents, bring in your children and let them experience it themselves. And here they were taught little bit of awareness, just 5-10 minutes, because I didn't know how the response would be, and they were all good. They were all good than adults. I mean, adults take so much time to get in. And here I am just telling them about awareness and all these things, how to become aware of your body and all that. Very easily and very nicely they are able to do it. And that's the feedback that I got, even from parents. Parents, when they asked their children, some said it was very powerful, and some said we want to do more of it, and some said it was an exciting time, we learned so much of things, and some said we never knew of these things. And some of the older kids said, oh my God, these little kids know so much. So it was a very interactive session. See, there also we are trying to just make them live a life of awareness, so that they don't accumulate all the nonsense that we accumulated in our childhood. They don't have to go through all that mess. So once we make them aware of these things little in detail, they will know, and they'll catch very easily. So that they don't have to sit like us and do webinars and seminars and this course and that course and then keep on. Why accumulate, first of all? So that's what we got to learn here also, day ones. And it's not very difficult to do this. It might need a little more time and your persistent practice, and that's what I'm trying to teach you. Today also 2 o'clock, welcome. Those who feel they can do it, and you can come and learn. You release also here at the same time. You learn how to do it yourself and keep doing it. And a time will come when you will easily, maybe not easily, but you will overcome it, because I'm talking this from my own life journey. A very traumatic life I have lived, abused life, mental, physical, emotional abuse, and even spiritual abuse. All areas I've been through. So it's very traumatic. So now once we understand this, by the grace of my master, by the grace of the Guru Mandala, Arunachala Shiva, we have all these beautiful tools. So all that we need is a little humility. First important, little humility. And after humility, rest of the things, your practice, your this, that, whatever comes, humility towards. Once you bow down, things will happen. So that's what we are learning here now. So if you are interested, you can still tune in. 2 p.m. we are meeting IST. If you want, you can still register, or you can directly come up there, or you can go for the next Sunday event, Apodipo Bhava, that is the light, enhancing your light and living in your divine presence. But if you feel there are factors which is not allowing you to live in your divine presence and enter easily into awareness, then these kind of course. And if anybody wants to know the basics of what is shifting into awareness, and using the awareness on the whole human anatomy, so that healing can be rejuvenated, enhanced. The healing can be enhanced and healing can be reactivated, so that rejuvenation of the entire body things happen. That also there is a course. If you want, you can sign up for that. Let me know. That course will be made available to you. So that's one basic, and then we have all these programs, whichever you feel you can. But at the end, we are going to shine that light. So emptying it, and once you empty all the garbage, then it's very easy to shine up that light and be your own light, inner light. So that's what we are enhancing, everybody. And Kal Jnana is there, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 4 days I'm doing in Hindi, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. daily, Indian Standard Time, 21st to 24th. Continuously there will be Kal Jnana, which is the wisdom of Lord Shiva given to Shakti, his consort, his better half. So it is a communication between the Ardhanarishwar. So it is only meant for the mature souls. So Lord Shiva says, this is meant only for the mature souls. Who are the mature souls? Who are done with all these things, who are done with the doing, do this, do that, do this, do that. Once you're done with the doing, and once you settle down, then there is something called Niram Yoga. So everything else that we do is Salam Yoga, explains Lord Shiva. So from there he says, take on Niram Yoga, supportless yoga. No support, no props, nothing to be used. It is a complete neutral and zero activity zone, but definitely there needs to be preparation. Everybody cannot understand that, because many people get shocked onto that, because we are used to doing so many things. So you might not understand that. It's okay. The other parts are meant for them. So much of doing and undoing, all those things are in the process there. So you need that. So a stage will come where all the doing goes and only the being comes. And that's the stage of Niram Yoga. What Kala Jnana is explaining, Lord Shiva is explaining to Parvati, or the Shakti. Or you can say the Sat is conveying to the Chit. Or you can say the self, the soul is communicating to the ego consciousness. Here Shakti is nothing but the Chitta, the mind. The mind, ego is asking, I'm fed up, I've done with all these things. Now it is turning inward and looking to the self and asking for the highest wisdom. That self is Shiva. The Shiva is communicating. This is the aspect that I'm covering. Dakshinamurti Swarupa. So it is not a dualistic kind of a story where Shiva is sitting under a tree and preaching something. No, it's not like that. It is very deep. So those who can relate to even what I'm talking about, you're most welcome. You can join and take on from there. That is in Hindi. English I have already done. If you are not knowing Hindi, then let me know. English, I already have a course. I can send it to you. Again, 4 days course it is. 3 hours each. You can do that. Or if Hindi is appealable to you, because many people said they want Hindi. So that's why I'm keeping 21st to 24th. Kala Jnana daily 3 hours. Because we have 85 verses in that to cover. And if you feel you're ready after that, next day, that is the 25th of Sunday, we have Apodipa Bhava. That is based on Niram Yoga, Kala Jnana again, enlightening or activating your inner light. You are most welcome to all these programs. If not, you cannot attend for some reasons, you can always attend for the next month programs, and recording facilities are available for people in the Western countries who cannot attend live. Many of them sign up for these. So an extended live is made available to them, which is available for the next 24 hours to 36 hours, and they usually see that. So the effect is the same. So you can do that in this month, June. Otherwise, July, we have Tirunamalai. If you are interested, you can just register. If it is approved, then you can surely join. And then we have Chidakasha Gita coming next month. Dates are not yet fixed. When I get the insight, I'll put the dates, and there we are going to discuss deeply on Bhagwan Nityananda's teachings and the meditations related to Chidakasha Gita. So it's been a tough time, not a tough time, a busy time for me, and that's pretty tough when it's busy. So I appreciate everybody's patience, and I appreciate everybody's participation in this. You are a family. We are all like a family. It's a huge divine family of oneness, and that what makes me very happy and delighted to be in the presence of all of you and experiencing your divine presence also. See you soon. Take care. Much divine love and light to you. Stay blessed.